guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing another 3 looks 1 palette tutorial, and I'm gonna start doing a series on these Colourpop, like they're different colored palettes. Like last week I did a 3 looks 1 palette with the Blue Moon. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link that down below. But it's a palette with all blue eyeshadows, and I do 3 looks with that. So today I'm gonna be using one of their newer palettes, and this is Orange Glad. And I just absolutely love the colors in here. I haven't compared this to the Huda Beauty, the neon palette, the one that's like the orange, neon orange. I've heard some people say that this is kind of a dupe to that palette. I mean, I don't think the shades are exactly like the same, and I don't have the Huda palette, but when those first came out, I wanted to get the orange one so bad, and so when Colourpop came out with this, and this is only $12 as opposed to like 20 or 30, however much the Huda Beauty ones are, decided to get this one, and I just think it is so beautiful. I think this is a great transition palette from summer to fall. So first I'm just priming my eyelids with my Catrice Eyeshadow Primer. And I'll link some of my other favorites down below because I know this one has been discontinued. Then next I'm going to go in with this color called Creamsicle and the Morphe M513. And I'm just blending that shade in my crease and slightly in my outer V. Next I'm going to go in with Ya Pill Me. I just absolutely love that name for that shadow. And I'm using my Sigma concealer brush, and I'm patting that on like the last half of my eyelid. Then I'm gonna go in with this small blending brush and just blend out the edges and kind of smoke that out in the outer V area. And I kind of take it over into the crease as well. So, you know, I'm just slowly adding a little bit more of that color and just making sure that it's blended well. Then I'm going to go back with some more Creamsicle and just make sure everything is blended. For the lid shade, I'm going to use, I didn't see what that color name was, but I'm just using that lighter shade in the palette, and I just flip that concealer brush over and I'm just patting that on the front half of my eyelid, and I kind of go back with that other shade in You Pill Me and just kind of blend where the two meet each other. So that's what I'm doing now. I guess that other color I was using is called Zested. And then I'm just going back and just kind of blending the edges with some more of Ya Pill Me. For my inner corner, I'm using this Wet n Wild highlight in Bloom Time. And I'm just popping that in my inner corner and also using that as a brow bone highlight. I really like how that highlight pairs with this eyeshadow palette. I think it's really pretty. Then I'm going to go in with that Mimosa Miami. I think that's the name of the shade. And this pencil brush, and I'm smudging that on my lower lash line. And then I'm just going back with a Q-tip and kind of softening up the edges. And then I just went in with that slightly darker shade and put that on the outer V. For my liquid liner, I'm just going to be using my favorite Physicians Formula Eye Booster pen, and I'm using the shade Deep Brown. I was having a little bit of issue with my liner this day, and it just really was not working out well for me, as you can see. So I decided to go in with a dark matte brown, and I'm just using that color in the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air. And I'm smudging that liner out, just kind of smoking it out, making it look softer, so you can't really tell where I screwed up. That's my trick if I'm having a bad eyeliner day. I know I've showed you guys this little trick before, but it just kind of helps everything kind of come together. Then for my waterline, I'm using this Believe Beauty Long Lasting Eyeliner in the color Enchanted, and it's just a really pretty dark brown. And I'm kind of like smudging it on the upper lash line as well. Then Then I'm just gonna curl my lashes up with my Tarte eyelash curler. I had one of you guys ask me like where I got this, but I got it from Sephora. It was a limited edition like eyelash curler, so I don't think you can get that anymore. But I know Tarte kind of does that periodically, have like limited edition ones. And then this is the completed look. Once again, I'm just priming my eyelids before I go in with my eyeshadow. I like always prime my eyelids. I rarely skip that step just because I find that it makes the biggest difference with keeping your eyeshadows lasting all day and keeping them from creasing. So I'm just going to go back in with Creamsicle and the Morphe M513, and I'm blending that in my crease and also in my outer V. Basically the exact same step as I did with the first look. Then I'm going to go in with Sunkissed and the Sigma E25, and I'm going to focus that shade a little bit more in the crease, not quite as high as that first color that I used. And yeah, and I'm also kind of working it in the outer V as well. Then I'm just going in with the NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid to help the glitter to have something to adhere to. And I'm using my Wet n Wild small concealer brush. You could use your finger, but I find for me I like to use the brush because I can be more precise with the application. Then I'm going to be using Clementine, this beautiful glitter. It has like small pieces of glitter and then larger chunks of glitter, and it just looks so beautiful on your eyelid. So gorgeous. And this glitter is cosmetic grade, so I know somebody was kind of like freaking out in one of my other videos about glitter around your eye area. So yeah. And then I'm going back with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and that's just going to help to lock the glitter on. Now I'm going back with I'm going in with a makeup remover wipe and just wiping off the glitter fallout before I do my foundation. If you are curious about like the other products that I used on my face in all of these looks, I will have that listed down below in the description box and links to everything. So I'm just going in with Ya Pill Me and smudging that on my lower lashes and curling up my eyelashes and just applying a lot of mascara. So I feel like that look is super simple, but at the same time I just feel like it has a lot of impact with the glitter. For this last look, I'm starting out with the shade Zested and the Morphe M441 and blending that in my crease. This is going to be more of like a very smoky orange eyeshadow look, so that's why I'm going in with the lighter shade first. It's just going to help all the other colors blend really nicely. I know that this last look is kind of out there and might be a little too dramatic for some, but I really liked the way that this turned out. And if you did not like it with that really bright orange lip, you could always pair it with a nude lip. So now I'm going in with a slightly darker shade and the Sigma E25 blending and focusing that a little bit more in my crease and also in my outer V. I'm just slowly using slightly darker colors and getting like closer to like my lash line. I know some people do like smoky looks different where they start at the lash line and work their way out to the lighter colors, but I don't know, I really find that this technique for me works the best. And then I went back with some more Zested to kind of blend out the edges, and then I'm using that Mimosa Miami shade and just packing that on my eyelid with the Sigma concealer brush. And then I'll go back with some of the other shades to kind of help blend everything and make sure that everything looks seamless. So like here, I'm going back with that orange color that I used in the outer V area. And now I'm going back with Zested. So, you know, you just kind of have to go back and forth between the different shades that you used in the crease just to make sure everything is blended out and looks like it's just a seamless transition. And then I'm cleaning up the edges of my eyeshadow with a makeup remover wipe. For my inner corner highlight, I'm using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting bar in Platinum, and I'm popping that in the inner corner. I can't remember if I used this on my brow bone or not. Yeah, I didn't use it on my brow bone that day. I just used it as an inner corner highlight. And then I'm just gonna curl my lashes up and apply 2 different mascaras because I wanted my lashes to look really dramatic. You could use false lashes if you want, but my lashes are really long because I use the Grande Lash MD serum, like lash growth serum, so I don't really need false lashes. And then I'm just using this NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in Glitzy Gold. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this 3 looks, 1 palette featuring the Colourpop Orange Glide. I know that maybe this palette isn't for everyone, but I really like it. I really like the looks that I came up with. So if you guys do enjoy my 3 looks, 1 palette tutorials, please give this video a thumbs up so I know to continue to film these for you guys. And also too, let me know down in the comments like which one you want to see next, because I have these 2 left, and I might pick up some of the other ones if you guys want to see some tutorials done with those. I've debated on getting the yellow one or not, the Oh Honey, I think that's what that one's called, but I have Just My Luck and It's My Pleasure. So Just My Luck, I'll show you guys what it looks like on the inside. Has like these types of green shades. And then It's My Pleasure is like a purple pink kind of mauve palette. So just let me know down in the comments which one of these 2 you'd like to see a 3 looks done on next. And I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye.